Have you ever seen an email that looks like this? An email from one of the big hotel chains that says you could stay in Orlando, Vegas, or elsewhere for 3 nights for only $199. And the question is always, is it worth it? What's the catch? Is there a catch? The answer is absolutely there is a catch. However, some of these deals can actually be really great deals and worth this catch. So in this video, we're going to talk about what deals are good deals that you should seek out and what deals you should be avoiding like the plague. So stick to the end of the video where I tell you the story of my timeshare presentation that I paid and stayed for in Hawaii. Hello everyone, my name is Michael. This is Nurse Michael Travels, where we talk about award travel, traveling plans, and how to save money. So where do these deals come from and how do you find them? Most people's first encounter is on accident, whether it be by email like the one above, if you're a member of Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, the other big chains. Sometimes you'll be advertised about it when you're on the phone with a representative about a totally different matter. You can also seek these opportunities intentionally if you look up just the timeshare website of that hotel brand, such as the Marriott Vacation Club. And then another way that people accidentally come across this is when you're on vacation. Sometimes you'll see an advertisement for a free excursion or for some spa treatments, coupons, and you go to inquire about it, and then slowly but surely they kind of ask you, or you find yourself signing up to speak with a representative for over a presentation or dinner or meeting, and then you kind of realize this is not what I thought it was. And sure enough, it's a timeshare presentation that you're really signing up for these excursions or treatments. By the way, the spa coupon example is inspired by real life events in my last all-inclusive stay that I took last year. So what's a good deal? To an extent, it's within the eye of the beholder. The reward for timeshare presentations, so it can really depend on what you value in general. The reward for presentations vary widely from discounted hotel stays, steak dinners, lump sums of points, and so it can really depend on what you value. Personally, I value a deal that's going to allow me to get to places that I otherwise have no place being. I grew up with the mindset that I don't belong in these exotic luxury experiences and hotels. So I try to change that by leveraging these different travels and resources to get myself there. So in essence, the timeshare presentations that are worth it for me are the ones that are going to get me to these places and experiences that normally wouldn't be. In essence, the timeshare presentations that result in discounted hotel stays are the ones that I value. In essence, the timeshare presentations that result in discounted hotel stays are the ones that's worth it to me. However, if you're in the points and miles game, there are even additional considerations to figure out which of these discounted stays are worth it. For example, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Orlando's Universal Studios are two places I've seen advertised for about $200 and $300 for a 3-night stay with a timeshare presentation. And when planning a trip, I personally like to book my hotel stays on points whenever at all possible. And Hyatt hotels are my go-to first choice. Hyatt's typically my first choice because I come across those points easily by using my Chase Sapphire Preferred and my Chase Freedom Flex cards. So when looking at Hyatt.com, I see that there are plenty of options for Orlando at reasonable prices using points. But looking at Gatlinburg, Tennessee, there's actually no hotels available in Gatlinburg. And so in this instance, I would value that timeshare presentation a little bit more when booking a stay at Gatlinburg than if I were to use it in Orlando. And so now if you're hearing that and you're thinking, I don't know, that's all right. That's what I'm saying. This is a personal taste type thing, and it depends on a multitude of factors such as your travel goals and what points you have available. All said and done, my perspective is that timeshare presentations are a good way to cut down costs of a hotel stay. We used them when we were short on points, and we booked a much nicer place than what we would have wanted to pay for because we are cheap. I wouldn't choose seeking out timeshare presentations as my main method of finding travel deals. However, it's nice to sprinkle in here and there whenever you're wanting to test your willpower. Okay, you made it this far, so here's my Hawaii deal. Maddie, my now fiance, had Hawaii on her bucket list for some time, and it's also where I decided to propose to her. We paid for part of our stay using a timeshare deal with Marriott Vacation Club. I found it by calling the customer service line and asking if I was eligible for any promotions. The deal I got was $799 for 5 nights at the Marriott Kauai Beach Club in Lihue. This was in exchange for a 90-minute presentation during our stay, and it was essentially for a hotel room without a proper kitchen, which was a perfectly fine fit for both of us. We went in early January, and if we were to pay full price for the dates we stayed, it would have been nearly $2,500. And this was for a beautiful resort with on-site pool, hot tubs, restaurants, bars, beach access. And I would say the walls were a smidge thin, but it was only a problem for one night of our stay. And so I 10 out of 10 would recommend that you book this deal if you find it. This is especially true because points hotels are few and quite expensive in Kauai. Although we were able to book a vacation rental using hotel points for the second half of our stay. Although we were able to book some additional nights with a vacation rental using hotel points. Make sure to follow that link coming up here soon. So there it is. That's my take on timeshare presentations and the details of my Hawaii deal. So if you like what you heard, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure to follow up with those videos about how to book the vacation rentals on points and also how to survive the actual timeshare presentation. I'll see you on the next one.